Sorry I didn't finish up the vlog yesterday. Some people came in and were sharing their room for our hostel, didn't want to bother them. But we went out, got a salad, the first good salad we've had since we've gotten here, honestly. And then we warmed up the mac and cheese and finished that off. And Fusen is such a cute town. We're not there anymore. But we got up early this morning, like 6:30, and made it over to the ticket office for Neuschwanstein, and we're able to get the first English tour for the day, which is great because we need to make it to the Stern later, and you probably won't get there until like 10, 11, 12 at night, so that's good. But anyway, I had some things I wanted to tell you, but now I don't remember. But I got my postcards for Neuschwanstein, and they're absolutely beautiful. And it's so nice and cold, and the beds in the hostel are actually comfy. Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. This is actually our first hostel that we stayed in, and it is the most expensive. Airbnb has like by far gotten us cheaper rooms, and I think the main reason is because in the hostel we need to pay for each of us like 2 separate beds, but in the Airbnb it's like we're just paying for like one price because it's like one room. So if you guys are ever traveling, especially with more than one of you, I highly suggest doing Airbnb or something like that over a hostel. And now we're gonna go see about buses back, what time, so we can make sure to get to Stern on time. And they have carriage rides up to Neuschwanstein, but I don't know if we're gonna do it. We're probably gonna walk. Dogs! Dogs! Okay, bye. Our roommates were 2 graduates from Stanford. Ooh, lens flare. One of them was from DC, the other I don't know where. So they're just a couple years older than us, pretty quiet, like we just kind of went to bed, so it wasn't so bad. And but I hope that we're able to get to our next Airbnb, because if we're super late, she like might tell us no, you're too late, so we'll see what happens today. What a dump, am I right? So this is part of the walk. That's another castle over there. That, Nick, what's the name of that castle over there?
Not Neuschwanstein.
That's not Neuschwanstein. But yeah, so they have bus rides up to Neuschwanstein, they have carriage rides, or you can walk. I would suggest anyone going to Neuschwanstein, if they are even a little bit faint of heart or have a hard time going on hikes, not to do it. It's really not that hard. It's a wide road, it's pretty clear, but it's pretty steep like for the first chunk of it, so if you don't think you can handle it, don't do it. It's so pretty up here. I'm glad we left a little bit early for our tour, just because we were walking, and now we get to enjoy this view a little bit better instead of just walking through the whole thing. Oh, hey, there it is. To give you an idea, that's where we started, down there, and then the trail goes like all the way around here, and then up and around, and you end up here. If I never if I never see a selfie stick again in my whole entire life, I'd be okay with that. There's some very like obvious, just don't do these certain things rules with selfie sticks that I think should just be common sense. However, it just seems like a lot of people don't care, or just don't, or maybe they don't know, but yeah, I'm kind of done with them. We just finished up at Neuschwanstein, which I don't know if I've mentioned this before when we tried to go last time. It is the castle that Sleeping Beauty's castle is based off of. So obviously I was really into that because I'm super into Disney. And we had a good time. The tour wasn't huge, but we're glad we got here early to get our tickets, because otherwise probably wouldn't have been able to go. But it's just absolutely beautiful here. The scenery, like from the castle, and then there's like a bridge that you can see from, I think we were at the 3rd floor of the castle, You can go over there too, but it looked really crowded. And it's just like amazing. I showed you guys earlier just like almost to the castle what it looked like, so we were even higher up. So it was just amazing. And I'm really glad we got to do it. And now we're looking at 8 hours?
Close to 9.
8 or 9 hours on the train, but that's the longest train left for our trip. Only, what, like a week and a half left, so we're gonna try to make the most of our last couple weeks here. Alrighty. Ooh, I should pay attention. Steep. My phone died because we left it on my phone, one of the cables for charging on the night train a few days ago. So many lens flares today. Anyway, we went back, we got some food, we got our bags, and now we are heading to a little town outside of Lucerne because it's cheaper to stay there. Gonna relax, and then the next day off to a place called Lausanne. And I was wrong, it's not like a week and a half, it's just like a few days before we get to France. Anyway, we are going to take the ferry again, so I'm excited for that. And we will be there tonight around, I don't know, about 8 o'clock. Yeah?
We're not taking the ferry tonight.
No ferry.
We'll be there around 9:30.
9:30. I was lied to. It means no apple pie. The ferry had really good apple pie. So we are not taking a night train, however the train we are on is made to be a night train. And I want to show you how the seats work. So if Nicholas, you could hold this for me. Thank you. Aim it down a little bit. Hands. Okay. And a little bit towards that way. Nope, other way. So this is the seat. Oh, nice angle. And then you can just kind of push it out like that. And then you can push it back in. And you can put both of them down. They meet in the middle.
When you did that, a ton of dust went in the air.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got this one. That's how it works. Bye. We're walking around in the Zurich train station because this is where we are connecting to our two more trains today. And we're walking and I'm like, Nick, I think there's a Lush in here. I can just smell it. And he's like, yeah, I think you're right. And what do you know? My nose never lies about Lush. We were so far away too. Oh man, good stuff, good stuff. Ooh, a chocolate store. We might get dinner while we're here. We are gonna check if we have access to a kitchen in our next Airbnb, because then we might end up just buying some food to make there, since we're not arriving till later tonight. And if we feel like if we eat now, then we're probably gonna be hungry later. So we're just deciding. Ooh, lights. I wish Switzerland wasn't so expensive because it's so beautiful. Look at the duck views. We are in Lucerne on our way to Mensnau, which is where we're staying tonight. We'll be back in Lucerne tomorrow. But look at this beautiful city. To give you an idea, a Caesar salad at this restaurant right here is almost 20 bucks. Alright, gotta go catch a train.